Hey, what's up? In this video, we're going to talk about the end of Hugh Jackman's 27-year marriage to Deborah Lee Furness and the involvement of Ryan Reynolds in it. Just some light gossip to chill. I don't know if you noticed, but in the movie Deadpool and Wolverine, there's a scene where Deadpool openly talks about this topic.
This is Logan. He's usually shirtless, but he's let himself go since the divorce.
Since Ryan Reynolds improvises a lot of his scenes, I imagine that line wasn't in the original script, but ended up making it into the film as an inside joke between him and his best friend. When I saw that scene in the theater, I kept thinking, did Hugh really split up? And when I looked it up, it was true. The two announced their separation in 2023, right around the time the movie was being filmed. Which is pretty ironic, considering Hugh was returning to play Wolverine after 6 years, even after saying he was retiring from the role. And his then-wife, Deborah, had actually told him early in his career that he shouldn't even audition for the part. She thought it was ridiculous for him to fly all the way to Los Angeles just to play a character with claws coming out of his hands. They met back in 1995 on the set of the Australian series Corelli. At the time, she was already an established actress in the country, with around 20 films under her belt, while Hugh was just getting started in his career. He fell for her right away, but it took him a while to build up the courage to tell her how he felt, since she was in high demand and also 13 years older than him. Until one night, during a dinner at her place with the cast of the show, he confessed his feelings, and to his surprise, she felt the same way. A year later, they got married. Being more experienced, Deborah guided young Hugh Jackman's career, doing what she thought was best for him. But even without her support, in 1999, he secretly auditioned for the role of Wolverine in the first X-Men movie. In interviews years later, the two would jokingly say that was a betrayal Hugh kept hidden, which, to me, suggests she wasn't too happy about him auditioning behind her back. Still, that role basically launched his entire Hollywood career, which ended up changing both of their lives forever. That same year, they adopted Oscar, and in 2005, they adopted Ava, forming the beautiful family we know today. As the years went by, Hugh's career kept growing. He built new friendships and always did everything he could to protect his kids and his marriage. The two always seemed deeply in love. They had a habit of meditating together and going on regular dates and doing couples activities to keep the spark alive. In interviews, Hugh constantly praised Deborah, saying how wonderful, funny, and intelligent she was, and that he loved her more with each passing year. But it seems something changed in 2023. In April, the couple celebrated their 27th wedding anniversary, saying they loved each other more than anything. They even attended the Met Gala together, and no one could tell there was anything but love between them. But just a few months later, they announced the end of their marriage, doing so respectfully and cordially toward one another, but making it clear that from that moment on, they'd be going their separate ways. The real drama began later, near the end of 2024, when rumors surfaced about a romance between Hugh and his Music Man co-star, Sutton Foster. Well, all the rumors about Hugh's new fling started when his ex liked an Instagram video that claimed Hugh was running off with his mistress after planning a quiet divorce. And in that same post, one of Deborah's friends commented, "You're right about this. My dear friend Deb is about to shine, just so you know." What? I told you it was gossip. From December 2021 to January 2023, Hugh starred in the Broadway show The Music Man alongside Sutton Foster, and according to Deborah's gossipy friend who spoke to Us Weekly, the two grew increasingly close. So much so that everyone in the cast knew about it, but kept it quiet, because both were extremely well-liked and charming, even though they were both married at the time. But the source went easy on Hugh, saying he never wanted to hurt his ex-wife, that he still cares about her a lot, but understands the resentment he caused. So far, neither Hugh Jackman nor Sutton Foster has confirmed the relationship. What's certain is that the former couple is now facing a divorce, in which 50% of their assets and property must be divided, and it's estimated that the fortune Hugh might have to give up could reach $100 million. So no matter how much affection they may still have for each other, their individual interests could lead to a major legal battle over how everything will be split. What do you think about all this? These topics are pretty sensitive because we never really know what goes on behind closed doors. but feel free to share your opinion down below. I wish everyone a great weekend, and if you'd like to watch a more serious video about how Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds started their journey and became best friends before making Deadpool and Wolverine, you can click right here in the middle of the screen to go straight to that documentary. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.